Hello and welcome back to Little Alchemist Helper. It's me, Mr. Anderson. Gonna do another low-key little alchemy. Oh, I'm not in the center of the frame. Yeah, that works. Anyway, like I said, low-key, nothing too serious. Today happens to be the last day of the arena season, and with a lot of people coming back and a little bit of a hiccup to the arena a couple of weeks ago, more than a couple, about a month ago. It's actually kind of a tight race to see who's all going to stay inside the top 10. But before that, I'm going to do a little teaser. It's also the last day. Yeah, I didn't do very well yesterday. Something about needing sleep. Um, but it's the last day of heroics, so you can tell what time I'm recording this and judge me for not doing a live stream if you want. But maybe next time. Now, hopefully, we can do a live stream because after I get the rewards, I will be able to buy not one, not five, but 10 Onyx combo cards all in one go, just for funsies. I've been saving these up for literal years at this point, mostly because I was saving these before I quit to only come back with the news of the game getting purchased. So, 9,920, so close to being able to do this 2 weeks ago, but no matter how poorly I close this week out, I will surely get the 10,000 golden skulls to buy 10 Onyx combo cards. So get ready for that. I almost clicked buy. We will attempt to get 10 of these in one go. We'll see if anything happens if you don't close the window, buy multiple repeatedly. I don't think anyone's ever done 10 at a time. I know I did a big buy years ago. I think I only did 5. So this will be twice as much as that. But that's not the point of today's video. The point of today's video is first to check which deck we're using, which makes sense. I haven't done my heroics for today. I've been solely focused on trying to stay in the top 10, and thanks to some of you, I am rank 11. Now, let's just go ahead and take a look at the leaderboards. I almost said the culprits. There they are. There are 4 people within 100 stars of me. And I currently have 12 ruins or tickets or whatever you want to call them. So I've got some catching up to do. This is what's going on. And this is why it's apparently just impossible for me to call myself a top 10 Little Alchemist player. Like I said, next season with those 10 Onyx combo cards added into my deck, oh yeah, top 10 for sure. We'll be back in a couple of months and we'll do this again. Maybe we'll do it live. Maybe I'll just do another low-key Little Alchemist. We'll see. Now, no more stalling. Let's grind through these 12. We'll see. Now, the one rule for today is I will not play the same opponent twice in a row, just to keep it a little spicy. I'm also probably going to butcher some of these names. Because I've had these names in my head, and the funny thing is, like, I've talked to this individual not via speech but via text through the Discord app multiple times, and I always put more of an R earlier in the name. That now that I'm looking at it, it's not like Gardevoir or Gardevoir, or it's not a Pokemon. I'm curious. I know the individual will probably see this. How do you pronounce your name? That's actually come up quite a lot recently with our other mod too. Well, he's not a mod, but our mod. Uh, it's not Dante. I know that. Yeah, I just tied. there's another questionable name. Here, we'll move on to a name that I can pronounce. This is Dustmaster. Also on the Discord, if you want to come say hi to him. I think most of the top 10 is here. Not here, not on the channel, on the Discord. In the link down below. So he must be running Tiebreaker, probably because so many of the other... Oh no, that's going to get me by... Oh, 1 HP. 1 HP. He's probably running Tiebreaker because so many of the other top 10 are now running this master healer build that I am. So this is Fishpang. I can usually pull a win against the AI here. There's a lot of Onyx cards, but I'm pretty sure this deck also uses a curse. So you can kind of get lucky because as you see, the orbs get mismatched and then the AI doesn't account for that. And so usually you get kind of a second breath with that curse. Now, yeah, I'm going to risk that. Oh, nope, I should have just gone for it. Yeah, see, and now I'm going to just be forced to go for it because that's within striking range. Oh, no, just didn't get another final form, but that's okay. Second win. 2 for 3, no losses. You know, we're moving up. I think I am back in the top 10 now. Yeah, I missed that. That should have been after the first win. Okay, so not gonna try Jokovic. Sorry, not doing it. Prefer not to play Spider. He's actually got a really strong deck. Here, one of the like little cheats you can do to see how ridiculously strong decks people are. If he's third right now, and he has about 2/3 of the wins that Jokovic does. That's a pretty strong indication that he can hold a really high rank without needing a ton of wins. I mean, I'm sure that Jokovic could too. Jok just combines a ridiculously strong deck with ridiculous amounts of dedication, and that's why he's hundreds of stars ahead of even second place. But the fact that Spider he's behind in wins, it means that he doesn't have to play as much to hold his rank, which means his deck is really strong. And I've tried it multiple times and almost always lost. It's not as consistent as losing to Jokovic, but it's darn near close. So we will try this ABSP, and that might be AB special. I don't know. I'm always curious as to how people would like to be identified. Now, I know the characters are really limited, and so people kind of have to get creative. Like Tapdog did with his underdog. He just dropped a vowel. That's pretty simple, but I'm curious as to what this person's name they would like to be referred to as. But so, you know, if you're here on the YouTube channel, leave a comment down below. If you're not, and you're on the Discord, send me a PM there. I'm just curious. Now, normally he was a go-to for a really long time in the top 10, mostly because he also played Tiebreaker and would be he's really proficient with Tiebreaker. So he would be like instant choice. I mean, just not having that extra 10 HP either added or taken away, depending on whether you're Elementalist or Healer. It makes the AI that much easier to beat. So that was usually like a top pick for me if an option, but luckily we still pulled it out. I mean, as you saw, he had that dragon's breath card. That thing is brutal. It's okay. I have water dragons. All right, let's keep this going. We actually got a ton of Onyx cards here, but how do I want to play them? think I'm going to try and save the fused ones. Yeah. Not liking this as much. Can't win them all. I mean, I certainly haven't lost this one yet, but I'm guessing this is going to be a tie. Yep. Dragon's Fire. I called it Dragon's Breath earlier. Sorry. Dragon's Fire. Just another. If you want to run Tiebreaker, that's a really good one to have. And now I can't remember who we just played, and I said I wouldn't pick the same opponent twice. I know it wasn't Fishbang. All right, mixing it up. Haven't seen that rainbow card at all today. Now I'm probably focusing too much on talking to you guys and not actually what cards I'm getting. Let's see, this is going to get dicey. I'll probably have like 2 HP. Yep. Yep. So it's like, do I use the double Onyx knowing that I'll end up with oh, I'm still alive, but barely. Okay, now I can comfortably play that Magician bot. I mean, it's not comfortable, but oh my goodness. Am I gonna okay. So odds are he will play. Well, she, I guess. It's a female character. We can anyway, not gonna go there. Odds are they'll play a card that will do more than 30. So if I play this, I will tie. But if I stall for another round, they'll get all of their orbs and force the tie anyway. So we're gonna, yep. Bummer. It's top 10, man. They're rough. And it's why I've been kicked out of it. I was as high as rank 7. Like just last week. Ooh, there's Tap Dog. And he's playing an Elementalist, which tells me that this might be his Heroics deck. Let's find out. Now, if I was being really careful, dang it, it's not. I could have gone in and done the like practice one to see if he was running his Heroics deck. Kind of cheese the system a little bit. This is going to be the first L on the video. I'm calling it now. Wait a second. He's running Tiebreaker. Okay. This actually might not be that bad, but I also didn't draw Final Form, so rip. Because he's got Final Forms aplenty. And like, yeah, sure, I'll survive this, but okay. So now we're back in this predicament. I have 16 health, which means that he has to play a 39 powered card minus whatever orbs he generates. I'll take that gamble. 33 plus 2. Yeah, I did it. Take that. Tap Dog, take that. You're probably still going to beat me for the season, but I beat you on video. This isn't Discord where you just snap a pic. No. Wait, that sounds. He put a picture of his deck beating mine in the arena. Nothing crazy. Anyway, back to Fishbang. We'll stick here. So I don't know. I haven't really gone over strategy much. I mostly just focus. Like you'll notice that I have a lot of unfused cards. I try to limit my use of those to when I only need the 2 orbs. Surprisingly, you can win by 1 HP, so going 3 and then 2, if that makes sense, versus getting 2 orbs on your first turn and then 3 orbs on your second turn can actually make the difference between winning and losing. So I do try and get 3 orbs from 0 every single time. And then towards the beginning of the match, I will try and limit my my use of, yes, I did it again. Okay. Limit my use of the Onyx cards just because I don't have that many. I mean, I feel like such a butt every time I say that. I don't have that many compared to some of the other members of the top 10. So to make them last longer, I will combine them with a non-Onyx card towards the beginning of the match, and then towards the end of the match, I can draw that back and just focus only on survival, essentially. Or, I mean, if I just happen to draw every single one I have, I can obviously push forward. So this one's going pretty well. Like I said, try and get the 3 orbs whenever you can. That's, yeah. See, and then you get just put in these like tough positions. So realistically, that's what, 30, well, math, 36. 36 attack card is, it's possible, but it's not common. You'll see a ton of 35s, not very many 36s. So I'm probably just going to go for this rather than stalling. What other options do I have? 35, 34. I mean, realistically, it's probably, this is my most likely win scenario versus a tie if I just drug the match out. All right. Now we're back to Spider and Jokovic. All right. I will take on one of those 2 decks if I can, but just not quite yet. I still will hide behind. I still need to warm up. I just don't want to lose. I want to be top 10. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to stay up until 1 a.m. local to really just grind out every single ruin I get. I think I'm probably going to have to call it quits at like 11. Just silly adulting. Why do I adult? I should not. Just stay up all night. Actually, this whole run is going pretty well. I can't complain. Especially recording it. Recording it seems to just give me terrible luck. All right. So, fine. Just did AB special. I don't know if that's there. That's right. I'm going to call them AB special. We've done Fish Pang multiple times. We will give Spider 1 shot. And then I will probably have to go play other things. Looks like my software hiccuped a little bit there. Okay, now it's running. Sorry if the video capture wasn't working there for a little bit. I'll have to, I don't know. This is low key. All right, anyway, we're gonna press forward. I will review this and hopefully it's usable. And if it's not, then you probably wouldn't have seen it. Welcome to What Are Mr. Anderstam's Standards Live. Anyway, Spider. Get ready for just a straight ton of Onyx cards. Yeah. Ooh, okay. He played Demon, which is a really, really weak Onyx card, which means that he might have a clogged hand. Okay. We're tied. This isn't going horribly. But I have 3 silver cards, 1 gold, and 1 unfused Onyx. Okay, this is still going okay. But I think that, oh man, I could have been more aggressive. Did I? Okay, maybe I overhyped it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I got lucky. Uh, they were certainly capable, Spider was certainly capable of dropping another final form and forcing the tie. I got super lucky with a defensive card to hide behind there. And then again, lucky again without the final form, which when I say clogged, I mean they have too many final form cards in their hand and the AI doesn't know what to do with it. I'm guessing it's just a bad draw at that point when it's a whole bunch of cards that don't combo well with each other. So we're actually drawing near the end of this video as I only have two ruins left, counting this one. So hopefully we can win on a, or win, hopefully we can win, yes, but hopefully we can end this on a high note. I'm doing okay here. Do I, okay, not enough. And that certainly is. Oh, I had to say something. Beat the deck I normally lose or tie to, and then tie to the deck that I can usually beat. Now, I'm not saying that these people have bad decks. It's mostly just the AI. I mean, it's pretty well known that the AI is just it's crushing, man. It doesn't know what to do. If it gets too many final forms, it gets confused because it doesn't want to waste a fused final form card. If it gets a handful of combo cards that don't combo with each other, it wastes the strongest one because it has the best stats, even though realistically, if you get stuck in that situation, you should just burn a bad one and know that you're probably going to lose no matter what, but you want to keep your gold or onyx cards so that you can try and make a comeback, not burn them unpaired or whatever I don't know if that's the official term. I'm not sure there is an official term for just playing a card without another, like a combo card without another one. And I could have had this one in the bag, but I did not get the final form. I'm going to end this with multiple ties, aren't I? I mean, okay. Okay, yeah, I should be good here. 43 is really hard to pull off. 44, I guess, is what it would have needed to be. And we'll see. Maybe I played long enough that it gave me one more. Yeah, you get a new one every half an hour, and I've been going for actually quite a bit, but I wasn't counting. I was just kind of watching it as I clicked through. Yep, 15 minutes. Well, 14. So, all right. That's probably going to be it for me. I will use my energy for funsies. I can play Mr. Buttons one last time. I hope, for all you people who are dedicated enough to watch the video to this point, I really want to know, like, honestly, what you guys thought about the deep dive on Mr. Buttons. I put a little more, not a little, I put a lot more time into creating that one. And I'm not looking for like, oh, it was the best thing ever, because I know it wasn't. I mean, I'll be frank with you guys. I'm using free video editing software and a a PC that was built mostly for gaming, not for video creation, video editing, and I don't have the most fancy setup ever. All right, do I get Mr. Buttons? Oh, no. But I would like your honest opinion. I do think that that'd be a fun series to do, a deep dive on every single boss, and then as you guys are playing throughout the little islands and throughout the little town, you could watch one video specific to that boss. But man, that was a learning experience, trying to get the software to do what I had in my head versus, you know, something like this low-key thing. I mostly just film it and then I edit it if I have to cut anything out, or, you know, my software hiccups, try and piece things back together. So, you know, I'm curious what you guys think about a little bit more polished product. I don't want to say wasting my time, because I enjoy doing it. So it's, no matter what, it's not a waste of my time. But I would really like some more feedback on those. So either go, if you haven't seen the video, I think I can, yeah, it should be on the screen right now. Yeah, let me know. Go leave a comment on that one, so that I don't feel like I need to go back to the first ones I did in the series after I've done later ones, and you guys have basically keyed me on what information I forgot to include. I would like to catch that as soon as possible. But now I am just rambling, so I'm going to let you go. Thanks for sticking to the end. See ya.